Hey my friend, what's going on? Keder here. Welcome to the training. We are now live. We're about to just getting started right now. So good morning, good afternoon for some of you, wherever that you are that are watching. We're gonna get started in a few minutes. I'm truly excited. So let's see who's on the I'm gonna do right now, guys. I'm actually going to use this page to ask questions to see who's live with us, who's coming on the webinar. So what I want you to do right now, if you live, if you're excited, I can't wait to show you guys some amazing stuff today. The 5 keys to increase your income to a 6- and 7-figure income tonight, guys. So who's live and excited? We're actually gonna use this page. The last webinar that we had, actually on the last webinar, I gotta close a few. Okay, cool. Guys, let's get some feedback. If you're on this webinar, let me know you're live and let me know where you are from. Just say it, live from wherever that you're watching this stuff right now. Whether you're from France, whether you're from the United States, what city and what state are you from? If you're from Florida like myself, let me know. This page sometimes takes some time to show up. What I'm probably going to do, I'm gonna log in my phone also so that I can see, because sometimes this doesn't even show it. It takes a long time to show. But either way, guys, let's get going. Let's get going, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look through the phone. If you live, just let me know, and we're gonna get started tonight. It's gonna be a really powerful webinar, so I want you to stay through to the end because I'm actually giving away some bonuses tonight. I'm giving away a powerful free training tonight that I'm actually selling right now, but I'm actually gonna give it out for free. This is my latest training, and this stuff covers some amazing information. So let's see who's live with us. We have a few people. We have Rodney, Anthony. Welcome to the webinar. Jamel, welcome to the webinar. Ralph, Michael, welcome to the webinar, Ralph. I actually went to school with Ralph. Ralph, awesome to see you here, brother. Michael, welcome to the webinar. Ken, Alexander, welcome to the webinar. We have Shell, Chris from New York, welcome to the webinar. Mike McKay, definitely, guys. We're gonna get started here. Welcome everybody. This thing is taking a little slow on the page, so if I don't say your name, Cassandra, welcome to the webinar. David, welcome. Corey, welcome to the webinar. So if I don't say your name, guys, it's probably because my browser is a little bit too slow. So welcome to the webinar, guys. Emmanuel, welcome to the webinar. Emmanuel from Kingston, Jamaica, welcome to the webinar. Asko from Ghana, Ghana's in the house. Welcome to the webinar. All right, guys, let's get started, guys. The 5 keys to increase your income, right? Today, that's what I want to talk about. 5 keys that I'm going to give you in this webinar to increase your income to a 6- or 7-figure income online. So why do I build a business online, guys? And when it comes to building a business online, I believe this is one of the best businesses that you can have. Reason why is because you are able to have a lifestyle of freedom, being able to spend time with your family, and still be able to make an income. The time that you spend putting that business together does not equal the time that you would have spent at a job. For the money that you are able to make on the internet. Now, tonight you come on to this webinar and we're talking about making 6- and 7-figure incomes. Tell me what type of job that you know you would have that type of lifestyle of freedom and you can still make 6 and 7 figure income. More likely is non-existent. And that's why I love internet marketing. And that's why we're gonna teach the stuff that I'm teaching tonight. So I hope you're ready. Get your papers and pen ready. Get excited, my friend, because it's going down tonight. All right. So I posted this same post that you're watching here right now. This is me out with my wife. We was actually out almost the whole day and with my twins. So my name is Keder. For some of you that's on the webinar, maybe it's your first time being here. You know, I've been online for about 3 years now. I've been building my business. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey, and I've helped a lot of people make money online. But what I cherish the most and see every move and see them grow and still be able to make an income without a 9 to 5. And as you guys can see over here, I have a $10,000 payment that came through PayPal, balance of 10,000, about 5,000, another $93, and another $5,000, and another $5,000 that came through. So what I'm gonna do tonight, if you stay by the end of this webinar, I'm gonna give you a live login into my PayPal. Is that cool? Let me know if that's cool. Let me know on the page if that's cool, right? I'm gonna give you a live login in my PayPal account, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. How can you take your business to the next level where you're making 6 and 7 figure income, where you can be out with your family and still have money coming in and still closing high ticket sales, still make, you know, $4,000 or $5,000 sales coming through. All right. So let's get away from the number now. Let's set some foundation for what we're doing tonight, guys. I have one question for you, okay? Do you want to make a 6-figure income in your online business? Now, this is the one question that I have for you. Now, if you answer that question, your answer is yes, I want you to stay tuned to this webinar. If your answer is yeah, maybe, I don't know, I just want to make a little bit of money, well, this webinar is not for you. You know, you don't even have to watch it. You know, this is for people that wants to make a 6-figure, people that want to shoot for 7-figure, people that want to have full freedom where they can do this stuff and have a lifestyle, spend time with their family, and still be able to build a business online. So this webinar is for you if you're that type of person. So what you're gonna learn in this webinar, let's put it all out there, what you're gonna be learning. Tonight, I'm gonna be teaching you about the 5 keys to increase your income and become a 6 or 7-figure earners online. So what you're gonna be learning, we're gonna be talking about products to sell. That's the number one. We're gonna be talking about products to sell. The number 2 thing we're gonna be talking about is visibility. Guys, this information that I'm going through with you, I have students that went through the same thing. Like one of my guy named Cal, who actually came to me, he wasn't making much money, and I kind of walk him through the process. Now, I'm just giving you guys this stuff live now, but we actually had a coaching session and I walked him to the process. I showed him the exact same thing that I'm showing you. He was actually struggling on the internet to make a few commissions on a monthly basis. Now imagine 95% of people fail online. So he was struggling to make, you know, a few commissions a month. But when after he went through this information that I'm going to share with you, he was able to start making, you know, 10 sales, 20 sales, you know, and start making 1 sales a month. But that 1 sale that he makes a month is such a hefty commission that he doesn't even have to worry about making 20 or 40 sales. You know, that 1 sale is just so much. And compared to, you know, making a sale that's like $20 or $9 on the internet, what I'm going to teach you tonight is to gain your freedom, make big commission, and being able to use the internet to your favor. All right. The second thing we're going to be talking about tonight is visibility. The third thing I want you to expect, we will talk about automation. Number 4, we're going to be talking about teaching, and it's from a different aspect. So teaching, and then number 5, we're going to be talking about making an offer. All right, making offers. So I want you to keep those 3 things, those 5 things in mind. Either you jot them down, or if you have something you're looking over, maybe you want to copy this stuff, but this stuff is amazing. If you have these 5 key points that I just shared with you, there is no reason why you shouldn't be making a 6-figure income on the internet. All right. So questions for you. I like to get your brain going. My question for you tonight, if you have any questions right now, as I'm making this webinar, usually what I do, I take my questions at the end of the webinar. So if you have any questions right now, I can't wait. I want you to send it to go@crushitwithked.com. So if you have any questions right now, I'm looking through my phone. If something come through, I'll be able to see it. Because right now, the way that I'm sharing my screen, I cannot see anything on the page that you guys are right now. But if you send me a question that you want me to handle during this webinar, I will be able to see it through my phone because I will receive an email and I'll go through it while we are on this webinar. Or else it's gonna have to wait all the way at the end of the webinar, and sometimes I scroll on the page and I still can't find the question because of the way that Facebook set up the stuff on this page. Okay, so I would highly recommend you, any questions that you have right now, send it to go@crushitwithked.com. Hopefully you write that down and you got it. All right, so we're gonna keep moving, guys. Avoid being broke. Avoid being broke. First thing we're gonna be talking about: exchange your wealth for wealth or be broke. I want you to understand this principle that we're going to be talking about tonight. Exchange your wealth for wealth or be broke. Some of you on the line, you already have a wealth of information. You have a wealth of knowledge. Some of you already been doing marketing online for maybe even longer than I am. Some of you probably been doing it for 10 years. Some of you probably been doing it for 5, maybe 2 or 3. Maybe you're just a seasoned marketer. Maybe you just market whenever. But you have collected many different knowledge from the industry. Maybe you've bought product, you've been on webinars like this one, and you have so much knowledge in that specific field. Now, let's go a little bit further from just internet marketing. Some of you just have regular knowledge. Maybe you know how to play basketball really good. Maybe you know how to play baseball. Maybe you know how to cook really well. Maybe you have certain dishes that you know how to prepare very well. Now, what if you can exchange that wealth of information that you have for wealth of income? So exchanging your wealth for wealth, or you're gonna be broke. You know something that the rest of the world do not know. You know something that I don't know. So I want you not to underestimate your value tonight. You know, I want you, if you're in this webinar, you're listening to me, I want you to think deep inside of yourself. Think about some of the stuff that you know that I don't know. Some of the knowledge that you might have that I don't have. Think about it. We are here. You know, I don't know it all. I don't have all the answers. I'm not God. You know, I am consistently learning. I'm consistently learning from different people. I'm consistently learning craft. So I have so much to learn and I'm growing on a daily basis. So we all know something that the other person don't know. Would you agree with me on that? Right? So what I want you to do is to never undervalue your story, never undervalue your message or your expertise or your skill set. Never undervalue the fact that you know how to get on this hangout. Maybe you know how to put one together. Never undervalue the fact that you can make a YouTube video or some of the stuff that you already have, some of the skill set that you already have. Never undervalue it. You know, there's a proverb that says that, you know, in the land of the blind, a one-eyed man is a king. I hope that you get it. You know, there's certain things that you know how to do. If I don't know how to do it, when I come onto your area of competency, you really would make me look like a fool, right? The certain areas of your life that I come in and the stuff that you know how to do, you would make somebody else that have no knowledge, you'll make them look like a fool because that's your area of competence, all right? So never underestimate your value. I want you to know that you are here to unlearn. You are here to unlearn tonight. You know, if there's one thing that stops a lot of people from making 6- and 7-figure income, is you are here to unlearn the fears that you have picked up. I want to share some fact with you real quick. Did you know that we're only born with 2 fears? There's only 2 fears that we are born with. And these fears that, even though you and I, you might see that people are plagued everywhere with so many different fears, such as fears of insects, fears of snakes, death, spiders, etc. Most people believe that we are born with our fears, and they are deeply encoded in our DNA. But I want to tell you that there's only 2 fears that we are born with. Every other fears that we picked up It's something that happened in our lives, well, through our upbringing while we was growing up. The only two fears that we are born with is the fear of sound and the fear of falling. So those are only two fears that is encoded in our DNA since we was born as a child, that we grown with. After that, every other fear of being judged by other people, fear of people not accepting me, you know, will be so big, or the success will be too much for them. So there's so many different types of fear that we invent into our mind that we was not born with. And there's the stuff that we learning tonight. We're gonna come to unlearn that stuff, right? So we're gonna still go into what we're talking about. I want to give you a six-figure formula tonight. If you're gonna make six-figure income online, you have to become an expert. You have to become an expert. Now I'm talking about not just making a few commissions here. If you want to take your business to the next level, you have to know what you're doing. You have to devote time. You have to be willing to say, hey, you know what? This is my craft. This is what I do. This is who I am. This is what I stand for. And I'm going to learn this stuff. And I'm going to be the best. I'm going to be the best at my craft. I'm going to be the best me, right? I'm going to be the best Paul at this stuff. I'm going to be the best Yolan. Whatever your name is, I'm going to be the best person at this craft. And my friend, if you want to earn an income that is way high up there, you have to be an expert. You can't just be the regular marketer or the regular, Joe Schmo. So if you're going to make six-figure in your business, it cannot be in hobby. I don't know how many times that even me, when I first got started, I just see this thing. Yeah, it's just something that I use to make money online. It's whatever. If you treat your business as a hobby, you're going to get hobby results. You're going to get results. Sometimes you'll make money. Sometimes you won't make money. You will never make the big money. So this is not a hobby. This is a business, and you want to treat it as such. You want to treat it as a business. If you're going to make a six-figure income, you got to create a business plan. Exactly, this is my goal on a daily basis. I have something called a daily action plan. You want to have a daily action plan so you know exactly the step that you're going to need to take. And by the end of tonight, I will be sharing some of the stuff with you. So I'll be going into the step exactly what you need to create that six-figure income. Hopefully you are with me. So step one, guys. Step one we're going to talk about is to create a product creation. That's the step one. And some of you might say, hey, Keder, I don't know what the heck to create. I don't know what product can I create. My mind is, I've never created a product. Matter of fact, I was coaching one of my students earlier. His name is Mark. And I told him that, hey, Marshall, I told Marshall, hey, and he's been marketing online for a very long time. He has a lot of knowledge. He has purchases many courses. He has got some results, but they are not consistent. So we was actually talking on the phone, and I asked him, have you ever thought about creating a product? For all the knowledge and all the wealth of information that you have, you've get results. You've gotten results, so the process actually worked. If the process worked, there's no denying it. You can get results, because 95% of people online get no results at all. Absolutely none. That's crazy. The number is crazy, right? It's crazy. So if you can get some type of results in your business, you are ahead of 95% of people. Now only 3% is killing it. There's 2%, they kind of just getting by, they in the middle, you get some type of results. If you're the type of person right now, you getting some type of result, or if you're a newbie, you have never gotten results before, well, I'm going to show you how you can become an expert and get yourself out there, leveraging other people's results and get your own stuff out there. So product, what can you get other people out there to create as a product? So I was telling him, hey, has you ever thought about creating your own product? Because you've got results in Bang, you've got results with promoting other people's product, being an affiliate. What if you can teach other people how to do that? How much would that be worth to you, right? So the question is that it's not what we don't know, but it's what we do with the stuff that we know. Because some of us been on those webinars before. We've been on different training. We've bought many different courses. And we always think that we are missing something. So we keep looking for the secret over and over and over again. In reality, it's already in our hands. So really, when I told them that, something came up in the blink of an eye, it makes him understand, hey, by being an affiliate, all you're doing is getting somebody else's customer. But when you can become a product creator, you actually get your own customers. So some of the stuff that you can have, right? You must have something to sell. Product number one, you must have something to sell. And that include things like books, podcasts, webinar training, info product, coaching, retreat. You must have something to sell. I don't know how many people I've met on the internet, and I ask them, they say, hey, Keder, I want to make money online just like you. And I ask them, what do you have to sell? And they say, well, I don't know. Well, if you don't have anything for sell, nobody's going to buy from you. So you got to have some things. And those are some of the stuff that you can sell. You can sell books. You can sell podcasts. You can sell webinars. Like this webinar is not a paid webinar. It's a free webinar that I'm actually just sharing knowledge with you and helping you to understand how to market and how to make money on the internet. But it could have well been a paid webinar also, right? Trainings, info product, coaching, and retreat. You could sell these things where people will actually spend money and buy the stuff from you. And the next step is to really identify yourself and step out of the crowd. If you want to make a six-figure income, this step is so crucial. You have to step out of the 95%. If the 95% is only consuming and buying product and consuming product, only the 3% that are producing those products on top, they are winning, they are making 6 and 7 figure. Guess what? You have to step out of the crowd and be part of that 30% that's producing, the people that's creating, the creators, not the consumers. Yes, you want to consume product. Yes, you want to have a mentor. Yes, you want to go through training. But if you're going through information and you're not selling the information that you've gotten, guess what happened? You missing on the income. You missing on the real fact. So you have to step out of the crowd. Create product, put it in front of people, and when they are ready, they will buy. People might not be ready for your product right now. You might create something right now and nobody's buying it. That's cool. That's cool. They probably not ready. People, they buy when they are ready. When they love you, they like you, they trust you, they've seen you around, they understand you can do this stuff. Guess what's gonna happen? That factor of trust will come in and they feel like they will buy from you over and over. Learn a skill set, develop finesse, master the package, a mastery, then package your knowledge. So after you master the plan, after you master whatever skill set that you've bought, you understand it, you package your knowledge. The internet, guys, people say, hey, man, I don't know how to create my first product. I don't have the information. You can go through a product and go apply the stuff. Once you become very good at it, right? You become a skill set. You understand how to do it. You develop that finesse and you have that mastery in it. It's easy for you to teach somebody else how to do it. So that's your step one. You need to have something to sell. If you're gonna make a six-figure income, and I'm not talking about just being an affiliate of somebody else's product. I have products on different platforms and people can become affiliates and go sell it and get a commission. I'm not talking about that. Now I'm talking about a different class. I'm talking about you being your own product owner. I'm talking about you having your own information, you having your own podcast that people are listening to, you making your own webinar training like this one, you having your own info product, your own coaching, your own retreat, your own stuff, your own book. This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about stepping out of your comfort zone right now. I'm not talking about, hey, you know what? Follow what 95% of people are doing. So product creation and consummation. We're going to focus on 4 types of product. So for some of you that goes, hey, Keder, I don't know what type of product to make. Well, tonight, like I told you, I'm going to give you all. This is me, sweeping the curtain and show you what's going on in my online business and how I am able to make the type of income that I'm making and still have a lifestyle, still be able to spend time with my family. So we're going to focus on 4 types of product if you want to get to that level. First, you want product that they can read. Now we're talking about books. We're talking about writing a report. We're talking about ebooks, blog posts. If you write blogs, if you have a blog, we're talking about this type of products that people can actually read. Number two, products they can watch. We're talking about video courses. We're talking about video training. Now, people can actually go and they can suck in the knowledge, the information that you have. You can actually create a screen recording of your screen, just like I'm doing right now. You guys are seeing my screen. It's a screen recording. I'm actually using a Hangout format with Google Plus, but it's actually a product that you can watch. So listen, product they can listen, podcasts, audios, that'll do fine. And product where they can experience you, which is mastermind, live event. You can invite them to come to your house, or you can, at your house, you guys can meet up to a hotel, or you can do a live event. You can go to a hotel and get a group of people together and show them your knowledge and help them to experience what you have. They pay you a fee for it. You just organize everything, put it all together, and then they're gonna pay you for it. So I just gave you 4 types of product that you can get your people to consume. So if you leave this webinar tonight and you're still confused about, what type of product can I create? Well, I want you to look at this page again and think about, what do you know right now you can actually share in a book, in a report, in an ebook, something you can share in videos, maybe something you can share in a podcast, in a mastermind or live event. Just think about it. All right. So product creation. A lot of people make a big deal of it. Let me just ask you one question. Can you show me something, and you can show me efficiently how to do something that in about an hour or so? Like, something that you know how to do. If I give you an hour, can you show me how to do it? Even if it comes to internet marketing, maybe posting videos on my blog, maybe posting videos on YouTube, maybe get some traffic or getting started online. Is that some type of, skill set that you have right now that you can teach me in about an hour? That's my question to you. If your answer is yes, I want you to break that hour down into 20 minutes. So that's 5 modules. So even if you're recording that stuff for me in 5 modules, we're talking about 20 minutes of information. That's 1 hour of information. 1 hour, you break it down in 5 modules. Well, step 1, Keder. Today I'm gonna teach you exactly how to get yourself started with making Hangouts, if you've done Hangouts before. Or I'm gonna teach you exactly how to leverage Craigslist to get traffic. I'm gonna teach you exactly how to leverage YouTube. So you break it down. Well, first thing, you're gonna need to get a camera, turn it, whatever. Break it down into 5 modules, 5 sessions that I can follow, right? Record yourself on a screen just like I'm doing right now and show me how to do it. If you have something right now in mind, you can show me how to do it in an hour. Name your price, I'm buying it. I don't know if you hear me. If you have anything right now, you can show me how to do it in an hour, and it's break down, and you break it down. I don't care, whatever knowledge that you have. Name your price, I'm buying it. Do you believe me? Some people don't take themselves seriously, and they don't believe that they have enough in them to actually produce, to get their stuff out there, to get their products out there. So guys, it all gonna get started with you, right? So we're gonna go into, so I hope you guys are getting value so far from this webinar. I hope you are, right? So product setup. How do you set up a product for 10K? As I showed you guys earlier, I'm gonna show you exactly, right? You guys could see this. I actually posted that on my Facebook. If we're friends on Facebook, this is June 9. Over here, I had like a $5,000, about $6,000 or $7,000 coming in on the same day, the 8, the 9, and then I had another one coming through, another $10,000. So how do you set that up? How do you product set up for 10K? Now, how do you set that up to be able to make those commissions? I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. The formula to 10K days with products. So hopefully you're taking notes. Hopefully you're going through that stuff. Hopefully you're excited because I'm excited to share this knowledge with you. And hopefully you take that stuff and you don't just put it under the mat. I hope you take that stuff and you go out there and you produce some amazing results and you come back and say, Keder, man, this stuff rock, man. I created my first audio product. I created my first podcast. I created my first book, man. Oh, man, this made so much sense. People are getting my stuff. They buying it. Because, guys, this is what I want you to understand. No matter how many products out there for Facebook there is, if you know how to do Facebook, even if the person that taught it to you was from a product, there's people out there who would rather learn from you. There's people out there who would rather learn how to do Facebook or YouTube from you because they're a friend with you, or maybe they like the way you speak. Maybe they don't like my voice. Maybe they don't like the character, the person that I am, but they like you. Maybe they've known you since high school, or maybe they have some type of connection with you that I just can't figure it out. That person would rather do business with you than me. Now just imagine if you don't have anything to sell them, you're just gonna come to me and ask me, well, can you become an affiliate and get a commission? While I influence that people and I always make money. And at the end of the day, you could have been making money, but due to the fact that you knew the information, you knew how to do it, but you had fears inside of you, you couldn't do it. So guys, this is the formula to 10K days. So I want you to take this stuff, take it to heart. First thing, we always talk about traffic. Without traffic, nothing is gonna happen. You need people to see your product. You need people to have the stuff, to buy from you. So we're gonna put that there, but we're not gonna be talking about traffic. What we're going to be talking about is the setup. You need to have a 10K setup for 10K days in your business. All right. So the first thing, this is the breakdown. When people come into some of my product that I have to sell, very low cost main product, very low cost tickets, anything between 9, 7, 27, 37, even up to 67 or $97. You get them started, you get them in. And sometimes I even use the first step as a free ebook, or as a free video, as a free report, a free review, something that gonna entice them to come into my world. Now, a lot of you do have lists, right? Maybe you have a capture page, maybe you have a landing page, and you giving out something. So, you getting the people's email, you tell them, hey, get this free video that's gonna show you how to make $10,000, or get this free ebook. And then you stop there. Your business stop there until you convert into whatever that you're promoting. Maybe you're promoting a business, a business opportunity, or a network marketing company. Now, if you don't make a sale with that network marketing company, your business stop there. And tonight, I want to show you how to take it. And that happens to me in the beginning of my career a lot, because I was promoting companies and I didn't know how to make money with those people. I was getting traffic, I was getting leads, but the people, they weren't not interested in the product that I had to offer. And I just keep on sending them the same thing. And they just keep on, some of them would just left my list and they say, man, this guy is dumb. I don't want to buy this stuff. I don't like that stuff. I don't care for it. So when the person come in, if whatever you have inside is not interesting to them, what are you going to do, right? You're going to actually end up losing that person. So your main product, when they come in, even something for free before that, you can take them up one scale into your main lower ticket product, right? After that, you take them to an upsell. This is where they're ready to invest a little bit more. And sometimes you can make that happen right on the product itself. You can sell them. I'm actually giving you a funnel right now. So you can upsell them for something for $97 to $197. You upsell them to get more information. Now, if you don't have an upsell, you leave your money on the table. When my first product came out, I created one upsell, but I didn't have a third upsell. I missed out on so much money and nobody told me so. This information that I'm sharing with you right now, I wish someone could have hold my hand. Even though my first product made $100K in the first month that it came out, and I had my first 6-figure month, nobody told me that I could get people to buy until they don't want to buy anymore. So I just decided, yeah, whatever. I'll just have a main product and an upsell. I didn't have anything else. So the process stopped there, so you want to get the customer to buy until they feel like, okay, well, if you have more data for your customer, for your prospect, for the people that's coming in your business. You have more information. You can share more stuff with them. Why not? Why not let them buy more stuff from you? Why not let them grow with you? If you have more knowledge that you can share with them, why not share with them, right? So upsell number two, $297 to $497. So now we're going a little bit higher up there, right? We give them more information, more details, more stuff, right? If you bought this product, now you can buy this stuff from me and I'm going to teach you how to do XYZ. Well, I just teach you how to do YouTube. Now I can teach you how to do Craigslist and Facebook. Upsell number two, right? And now you don't stop there. If they buy, they have the credit card in hands and they say, man, I love this guy. Man, I love Dante, man. I want to get more. Like, he knows how to do Facebook too. Oh my God. I've been looking for Facebook training. I just never felt connected with any of those people. But I love Dante. I just bought his first and his second product. Man, I would just buy this Facebook stuff. Even though it's $197, even though it's $297, but I know he delivers. I'm gonna get it. Right? So now you would have missed out on that sell if you didn't have upsell number two. Upsell number three. Upsell number three is coaching right over here. There's specific coaching where you can charge your client anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 with specific. If they have specific arena, if you have specified knowledge, now you have a specific way of doing your YouTube video to rank. Nobody's doing it but you, because you are your own person. You have your own way of doing it. And someone wants to get, they want to get on the computer with you. They want to see your process. They want you to help them do it the same exact way. You know, they want you to tweak things with them. They have a specific mindset. They want to build a list. They see that you building your list. You got, 300 leads a day. You got 20,000 people on your list, and they want to build something just like that. Coaching that person one-on-one will do them the best favor and make you the most income, right? So you want to have that in your funnel. So your funnel, remember, we got them in, we started from something very low, then we upsell them to something higher, then we upsell them, then we upsell to the funnel. And then now, the ultimate coaching. The ultimate coaching anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000. Now, this is where you took your serious customer, people that you work with one-on-one on a weekly basis. You give them tasks, you give them all your little secret, every little tactics that you finding out, you sharing that stuff with them. You help them grow their income to thousands of dollars, just like you. This is the people that you concentrate, you spend most of your time in. If they are ready to do that investment with you, why not let them do it? So, guys, by having a funnel that is set up that way, this is a 10K day funnel. And that's exactly how and why I was able to make 10K, the day before, and the previous day I made 6K, and some previous day before that I made a couple of thousand. So it's because I have these things set up in that specific manner that I'm actually showing you right now. So I hope you're taking massive note and you taking massive value in that stuff, right? And if you don't have any of this stuff, don't worry, right? I can help you create that stuff. You can create that stuff. You can, create all that stuff. I didn't have any of that stuff when I first got started, but I created it. I learned. So the good thing, you in this webinar, you can learn. So I hope you find massive value into this. We're gonna move on, but this is the 10K days with product. This is the formula for it. All right, so step two now. We just went through step one. Man, I had to rush the stuff up. Step one, this is step two, visibility, guys. Some people say, hey, I'm an expert at cooking, but nobody knows. What good does it do to the world that if you're an expert at Craigslist marketing and nobody knows that? You don't have a product out there. You're an expert at YouTube, but nobody knows. You're an expert at, fixing chairs, fixing stuff, but nobody knows. In order for you to get your product out there and make six-figure income just with product creation, just with your own stuff, you have to become visible. People have to know your skill set. They have to know what you're good at. You have to be willing to get your stuff out there. So if you're going to be an expert, you have to become available, and available everywhere. What I mean by everywhere is that your product is out there. It's in their face. They can see it. They can go to your blog. They can see it. They can go to your YouTube. They can go to another training, something else. You mention that stuff. Hey, this is what I have to offer. This is what I have. This is what it is. You have to be available everywhere that they go, online and offline. So people buy, remember I said that earlier, people buy from people they like and trust. You know, be ready when they are ready. So if someone probably won't make the investment with you the first time. I remember the first time that I set up my coaching, I was looking at myself. I'm like, man, this guy is crazy. I had a mentor. He was like, yo, Keder, put down on your coaching, put a $6,000 package. And that time I looked at this guy. I've never had anybody pay me $6,000 for coaching. And I looked at him, I'm like, dude, you're crazy. And some of you might be listening to me right now and you might have the same mentality. You might have the same thing. You go, man, I haven't even made a $9 sale on the internet. I haven't even made a $17 sale. And this guy's telling me to put a $5,000. You crazy. 20,000, you crazy. So people will buy from you when they are ready. Set it up. Set it up. Once you have it set, when the time is ready. There's a saying that says that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And this I've been applying in my life, predicting the future, setting stuff in place. And when I'm ready for it, it's going to happen. Setting stuff in motion. Set your product, set your coaching, set stuff in motion. And when you are ready for the money, I guarantee you, it'll start flooding in your life. When you understand the stuff that I'm teaching you, when you get someone that can help you see the stuff real, the money will just start flooding in your life. So people buy from the people they like and trust, and when they are ready. So number 3 now, we're talking about number 3. We need automation. Without automation, it will be almost impossible. You must have a machine to automate your business. That's why I use stuff like autoresponder. You want to make your autoresponder your best friend. And this webinar tonight, I think there's about 50 people on it right now. 50, let me look at my stuff. It's about 70 people on it. And I did not even make any announcement on Facebook or anything. I just sent out an email for some people that registered kind of late, and I just sent it out and said, hey, you know what, it's Friday night. Let me just give you guys some value. And the only reason that I did that is because I have an autoresponder. I did not even post that on Facebook at all. I didn't post it on my Facebook. For today, I just sent it out an email. So guys, you want to have an autoresponder. You want to have some automation. You want to set things that's going to do stuff for you. Because remember, when you have relationship, you have to be able to nurture those relationships. And that's how people will trust and like you. So in order for me to do that, if you have 10,000 people on your list, there's no way that you're going to be able to spend time with those people, each one of them individually every day. But I can send out an email, or I can send out an announcement and get all of you here on this webinar. And I'm using a machine. I'm using a tool. I'm using something where all of you can see my screen. This is pure automation. I'm probably connecting with 50 or hundreds of you right now that's watching this stuff. And if I get this training to hundreds of people, all of them will be watching the same thing and connecting with me at the same time. So true automation at its best. So you want to create automation to nurture those relationships, because it will be totally impossible. You have tools that can even and show you behavioral acceptance. You see what type of behavior your list or people are showing through your list. If you send out a training, maybe something about Facebook, and they don't click on it, that tells you they don't like Facebook marketing. But you send them something about Craigslist, they clicked on it, so you understand that behavior. You send them something about how to do marketing on Twitter, and they don't click on it, but you send them something else, they clicked on it. So you can actually create a pattern through your list, and all of that is going to be possible through automation. And there's tools, and don't let the word scare you. It's so easy to do. There's tools that allow you to do all that stuff that I'm talking about. So step 2, automation. Now, step 4, guys, for you to create a 6-figure income in your business, you need to teach. You need to teach, guys. Teaching. That's if you have product. Now we're talking about product creation. You need to teach. By teaching, you will become an expert. You will know this information better and better and better by teaching it to people. Someone says that you don't know it until you teach it. And it's so true. If you know something and you can teach it to somebody else and they can go out there and have results, you know the stuff, because there's results not just from yourself but from other people. This stuff that I'm teaching you right now, I had a webinar the other day. Tonight I'm not actually showing much of other people's results, but I had a webinar the other day. I shared Chris results. I shared the same thing that I'm sharing with you tonight, and he came out with his first product and made $10,000 in his first day out. I've had people like Ken John who went out there and started this whole little process, and he started making, $2, and from then he jumped to $100 a day, and now 250, and now he's making $500 a day just from a simple process that I taught him. So just think about it. If you can start making $500 a day in your business, how's that going to impact you for the month? Now we're talking about $500 a day, guys. How's that going to impact you for the year, right? So by teaching, you're going to become an expert. Whatever that you know, you want to learn it and you want to teach it. Like I said, you never know what you know until you actually teach it to somebody else. So now, for you that's creating product, I'm going to give you one quick tip now. There's two types of products, right? There's two types of product. There's the one product that you give away for free. Like this webinar right now, you guys are on, it's totally free. It's a free webinar. Give them or got them used to was free information. Well, I want to stop you right there. If you're the type of person that, your friend call you on the phone, or you just got started into this company and someone signed up and you tell them, hey, you know what, I'm going to spend the whole night with you. I'm going to set up your funnel for you. I'm going to do YouTube for you. I'm going to teach you all this stuff. And you spend 6 hours on the phone, or you invest so much energy, but you have no money, nothing to show for it. I want to tell you, stop right there. You hurting yourself, and you hurting your team, and you hurting the other people. I want you to understand that this is a business that you're conducting. You want to have free product. You also want to have stuff to sell. You also want to get your list used to buying information from you. I have a lot of free stuff on the internet, but I guarantee you, someone asks me to buy something right now, you can pull out your credit card and start swiping. Because I have many multitudes of product that you can buy. So you want to create an arsenal of product that people can buy from you, and an arsenal of stuff they can get for free. Some stuff they can get for free. The more product that you have, the more stuff they can buy from you. Step 5 now. So we talk about 5 steps. This is the last step, guys. Step 5. I hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying this stuff here on this Friday. Well, some of you might be a different day if you're in a different country. Matter, right? Step 5, make an offer. I don't know how many times that I've seen people, they know how to do something, and someone asks them, can you do the stuff for me? And they say, well, I'll do it for free. Why? Time is money. Why do you want to sit down with me and set up my whole funnel for me for free? Why do you want to teach me how to do YouTube marketing and teach me how to rank on the internet, to bring traffic to my business, to get me traffic, get me leads? Why do you want to do it for free? And these are questions that I'm asking my own self a couple of years before I got to where I am, till someone opened my eyes and say, Keder, stop. Stop. You're hurting yourself. You're hurting your people. You're going to be broke, and they're going to be broke. You have to be willing to make an offer. Someone asks you to do something, hey, this is how much it's going to cost me, because it takes time, and time is money, right? We all in this for a business. So there's people you need to have. There's people who needs what you have, right? There's people out there who needs what you know. The stuff that you have, there's people who needs it. But you need to make an offer to them. You can't be giving them that stuff out for free. So the formula to success online, I'm telling you guys, it's easy. Have an offer and drive traffic to it. That's all it is. Have an offer and drive traffic to it. If you don't have an offer, you cannot make money. No matter how much traffic, no matter how many people you speak to, if you only doing stuff for free, you will be broke. You must have the two of them. You must have products that you can give out for free, and it's a must that you have products that you can sell. So traffic plus offer is your formula to have success on the internet. You must have an offer. So put your first offer together, guys. You know, if I was to ask you the question right now, if I want to buy from you right now, what can you offer me? For some of you that's on the line, some of you already have your own coaching product. You already have your own products already. You know, that's awesome. But some of you, if I ask you to sell me something right now, and I don't want it to be your company, I don't want it to be any network marketing company, I don't want to join any new ventures, any business right now. I'm with that right now. I'm in the mentality I don't want to join any business at this moment. And I come to you and I say, hey, you know what? I want to buy something from you. I want to pull out my credit card. I feel like buying. I'm excited. You know what? I had a good day, and I was looking at my daughter and I said, man, this is it, man. I want to quit this job. I hit this 9 to 5. I want to crush it on the internet. I want to leave this lifestyle. You know what? But I don't want to join this company that you're part of. I don't like the stuff you're doing. I don't like this company. I don't like their comp plan. What can you sell me right now? You know, if I want to buy from you, what can you offer me at this moment? And if you're going to be a 6-figure and a 7-figure earner, you need to have things to sell. You need to have an offer, right? So put together your first offer. Put together your first offer. People will buy from you because of your uniqueness. You might go, hey, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, there's 10,000 people that's already created this product about Facebook marketing. There's a bunch of people that created this product on how to set up a YouTube account. They can learn from them. Guys, I don't care how many products there's out there for Facebook marketing. You haven't seen nothing if you haven't seen Cormier's Facebook marketing product. Why? Because it's unique. I created it. Right? It's the same thing for you. I don't care what you create right now. Even if it's a Craigslist training, you haven't seen nothing if you have not seen, you know, this lady's Facebook training or Craigslist training. Why? It's unique. You're the only one who created it. The only way for them to get your product is through you. I want you to understand that. Now, you can be, if you're part of a company, you're just an affiliate of a company, there's thousands of affiliates in that company. If that person come to you and they say, I want to buy this Facebook training through this company or whatever, and they can go to another affiliate from the same company and get the same training and get the same tool, get the same company stuff. They can go to thousands of affiliates. The only way someone can buy my product, they have to either go through an affiliate of mine, which I'm always going to make money because I pay my affiliate 50% commission. So at the end of the day, I'm always going to win. I don't care if you don't want to buy it from me. If you go buy it from one of my affiliates, guess what? They make 50% commission. I make the other 50% commission. So if you don't have something that is unique to yourself that you've created and people will always pay you, you always make money. You always be in profit. No matter who makes the sell, whether that's an affiliate, whether that's yourself, you are in profit. You losing money and you leaving money on the table if you don't have that, my friend. So put your first offer together. So guys, I hope you're having massive, revelation to this webinar. You're having massive understanding and you're just ready to crush, man. I'm so excited for you that's going through this training. This training tonight, I hope you can take it, guys. My whole purpose of this stuff is that you guys can take this stuff and go out there and crush it. I want to see you start having some post that, hey, I'm having a 5, a 10, a $20,000 day. Man, it's amazing. I'm out with my family. I just sold, 5 coaching package. I just sold 2 of my upsell product. Man, this is awesome. These are some of the testimonial that I want to see, guys, that stuff that's going to keep you going. So I hope you have a massive value with me so far. So this is what I want you to do right now, all right? So what do you need to do now? So we just went through the 5 steps. So hopefully you got all the 5 steps. We just went through all the 5 steps that you need, which is product creation, visibility, making an offer. I forgot the other 2, but hopefully you guys can go through the page and you can see that. So guys, understand that I am looking for people to actually work with me directly for 8 weeks. I'm actually doing this 8 weeks coaching program, and I call it 8 weeks, because there's 4 steps that I'm actually gonna go through with you that's gonna help you change your life. I want you to go to this website now. I have a couple of people inside of this program that I'm actually, if your goal is to get to the point where you create your first product, I'm actually gonna be there for you. I help you create your copy. I'll help you create your videos. I'll give you the tools. I'll help you understand this is what you need. This is what you need to put in there. I've done it successfully many times. And I want to teach you the tricks. I want to teach you, the trade. I want to teach you the stuff that's going to help you make the revenue, the stuff that's going to get you people to buy your product, get the stuff from you. I want you to go to this website. I'm looking for people to work with directly. If product creation is one thing that's in your mind and you feel like, man, you know what? I could make that money. I can create something on my own. I can get people to buy my stuff, consume my information, build my brand, build leadership, teaching, growing, become an expert, become a 6-figure and a 6-figure earner. I want you, my friend, to take action. I want you to take action. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go through after this webinar. It's already so I'm almost done. I'm actually gonna take some questions. If we have questions, I'm actually gonna take your questions at the end of the webinar. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to this website, go.crushitwithked.com. It's gonna be a form that you can fill out. Fill out the form to see that if you are qualified to work with me personally. I want to work with you. I want to help you create your own product. I want to help you do exactly what I just showed you, whether that's a podcast product, whether that's a video product, whether that's setting up a blog together. So whether any type of product, whether that's creating your first mastermind, events or whatever, I want to help you put it all together. I want to help you to put it all so that it's consumable. People can consume your information. I want to help you do that. So I want you to go to go.crushitwithked.com. And when you get there, there's going to be a form that you can fill out. So I want you to go ahead and fill out the form. It's going to give you all the information. It'll ask you for some more information about you. And so me and you can actually work together. I'm doing this 8 weeks that we're going to be working together on tweaking, and you're going to have special sessions with me. And this is what's going to happen. For the people that actually do that, I did not forget about you guys. So tonight, webinar bonus, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to give a bonus tonight for the people that come to this webinar. I'm going to give you, not for all the people, I'm actually going to choose 5 winners. 5 winners. This is how we're going to get it down. We're going to get it down. I'm going to go to the page right now, the same page that you want, that you watch in this webinar. I'm actually going to put, I'll put some numbers. And whoever total it out, I'll just put some random number, right? The first 5 people to actually total it out, I will send you this training. How about that? How about that? I gotta set my phone here real quick together. And don't forget, guys, I said I was gonna give you a live login in my PayPal, and I did not forget. I will do that. I will give you a live login, so you don't think that this stuff is fake or whatever. I'll give you a live login. All right, so stay tuned. I'm actually logging it into my hold on, guys. To my Facebook right now, because I'm trying to log in on the same page that you guys are on. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna put some random numbers right now. Okay, and then you guys give me the answer. And for the first 5 people that give me an answer, and I will send you my training for free. I will send you my training for free. And this is the training that I'm going to send you. 5 giveaway copy of my Celebrity X Factor, right? Celebrity X Factor. Now just think about it. I'm going to get up this page a little bit, just a little bit. We're going to go to Facebook for a minute. Just think about how in this course I show you this. There's something going on here, guys. Every day I post a little ad for like $5, $2, $1, testing stuff out when I wake up in the morning. If you scroll down over here, you're gonna see something that says trending. Trending right here. This is what most people are talking about. Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know what this stuff is about. Lego ideas. You know, so some days you won't have anything that's like intense. You know, some days I come here like today, there's not much intense stuff going on, okay? But some days there's some intense stuff going on. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody wants to know what's going on with it. Then I teach you how to use the Celebrity X Factor funnel creation so that you can funnel these people that are looking for what is hot right now. You can funnel them and make commissions off of these people. Now you already let Facebook give you what's trending, what's happening. So in this course, my friend, you're gonna learn exactly the step that I did to had one campaign that brought me 1,000 leads in 10 minutes. 1,000 leads in 10 minutes, guys. Just think about it. And living this stuff for 5 hours, it was nuts. My auto response. Guys, real quick, let's get back here. I'm gonna give, for the people that actually answer this question, I'm gonna give you a copy. Now let's do a live login, guys. I want you to do that. So you guys see that this is me. I'm on my computer. I'm actually gonna use an app called Reflector. I'm actually gonna show you my phone, okay? So we're gonna do it on my phone so you guys can see that it's actually live, you know? I don't wanna do it like on the computer or anything, so you guys can see it real nice, okay? So let's see how I can put up this. Come on. Guys, trying to put it up together. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm about to do it right now. My phone should be coming up on the computer. Yeah. All right, let's just, I'll reset this app. I have this app, and again, if you ever want to show your phone on your computer, it's called Reflector. You can actually do it with that app. Okay, so we'll do that now. And boom, there you go. Okay, so now it's showing my phone, and you guys can see this is my daughter, my wife. So we actually, that's my family, you know, that's my live phone, my iPhone. I'm actually showing it says T-Mobile on tap. So we're gonna go log in. We're gonna do a live login in my PayPal, and I'll show you guys, you know, how I made over $10,000, you know, in some days, you know, using the internet, just the same formula that I'm showing you. Right now, I have 8,600. I just bought some traffic for over $2,000, but I'll show you, if you look over here where I put my hand, you can see the other day, there's a $4,000 payment, there's a $93,090 payment, and this is my live PayPal, guys. Look at the balance. This is 8,000. I'm gonna refresh it. So it says $8,619. Guys, this is live stuff. And all this, you know, I usually just clear out my PayPal every Friday, but all of this stuff you could do online, guys. You could do with the process that I just showed you live tonight. So if you don't take advantage of this stuff that I'm teaching you and I'm showing you guys, you're literally shooting yourself in the foot, right? So let's just get back right into this. I want you to go to this website for real. Go to go.crushitwithked.com, and I want you to fill out that application because I want to work with you personally to get you to be making incomes like this all the time, to get it flow in your life and get a consistent flow of it. So do that now. Go to go.crushitwithked.com. And now for the people that take action tonight, this is what I'm going to be giving you. For the action takers, it's going to be a 8 weeks live coaching that's going to go with me, and that's going to include personal coaching with me, Keder Cormier, that's worth over $10,000. I have coaching clients that I charge, up to that price, but you will receive my personal attention. You will receive a personal attention from me. You'll be coaching with me directly 1 time per week. We'll go to the same exact instruction that I show you tonight, but the way that we're gonna do it is gonna be in a closed setting where it's me and you. We're gonna set up stuff. I'm gonna help you to set your first product, start driving traffic, to start making money, to understand the sales page, to understand, what you need to set together, what type of word that's gonna get people to buy from you, set up the back office, help you create your videos, how many videos you're gonna need, the breakdown of your training, what's gonna get people to go. I'm going to give you some bonuses that you can give out for free inside of your courses. Now, after you set it all together, you have extra bonuses. That's going to make your buyers love you, because you don't just provide them the course by itself, but you have bonuses. You have extra bonuses that they did not pay for. You give them for free. So I'm going to provide you with all that stuff. And then I'm going to be your accountability partner and coach. So I'm going to be beside you. I'll be your mentor. I'll be coaching you to the process. So you're going to have me coaching you to the process. Even if it's your first time creating your first product, just think about it. I've done, many products. Just think about it. You get my expertise. You get the stuff that I know exactly how I did it successfully. The same exact step. So you're going to get unlimited free tools that I use worth over $6,000. In order for me to guarantee your success, I will give you access to some of the most amazing tools that I use every day in my business to bring more leads from YouTube, Facebook, Google, blogging, you name it. This way you can go out there and come back home with leads that you generated traffic. I'm going to give you all the stuff. Bonus number 4, your first 300 traffic hits, I'm going to give that to you for free. That's worth $300. We know buying traffic can be risky, so we're going to absorb the first risk for you. So when you have your product ready, I'm going to get you your first 300 clicks to it to see how is it converting. If people love it. What can you adjust? Should you adjust the price? Should you adjust, the copy? So that's gonna be on me. You test out your product on me, 300 clicks to it. All you need is 100 clicks to really test it out to see how is it converting, how much conversion you're getting per 100 clicks. But I'll send out 300 clicks. I'll show you how to shop for traffic, and then I'll pay the bill, number 5, I'll give you my Instagram training that's worth $197. Instagram is so hot right now. You will get the same exact formula that I'm rocking. Instagram lead on automation, closing sales, building brand and while increasing my follower with niche targeting Instagram account. My Teespring training. I have a massive, powerful Teespring training. You can learn the same strategy I used to build $5,000 on some month using just selling a different idea of t-shirts. No recruiting necessary, just Facebook ad. You're gonna get the Facebook ad training with it, to get 0 cents per clicks, building niche fan pages and all that stuff. That's worth $97, but you're gonna get it for free for the people who are action takers tonight, right? You're gonna get access to every product that I've launched. Every product that I've launched, you're gonna get access to not just my free product, but my paid products that people pay me for. Products like CL Traffic Bananas, product like Marketing Training Buffet, 30K in 90 days. You're going to get all this product, all this formula, you're going to get them for free by going to that link tonight, fill out the application, get with me, and we can talk. Go.crushitwithked.com, okay? And then what I'm going to do, product launch support. I'm going to give you my support when you're launching your product. Now, I send your products to my subscribers, my own subscribers, people that have paid thousands of dollars and created product and invest time and give value and get on webinars like this and invest pour inside of them. These people who've made money online, who've bought product, buyers list, I will be sending your own information, your own product to these people. Just imagine me sending your product to my list. I get anywhere from 1,000 to sometimes 2,000 clicks from one email. So just imagine automatically with one email, your product is getting that much exposure, that much people seeing it. So we will support your launch when you love and send your product to my subscribers after we develop the skill set to crush it on the internet. All right. So what you need to do is to go to go.crushitwithked.com. Matter of fact, for the people that answered the question, I'll be checking up on you guys to announce the winners. Right. So if you're on the page, make sure you get the question, you answer it, so you can get my last you get that training. And for the people that actually go to that page and you get into this coaching class that I have, you will get access to the Celebrity X Factor course that I have for free. So you don't even have to worry about answering if you're gonna be working with me. You get access to all my product. It doesn't matter, even though I did not list the Celebrity X Factor as one of the course up there, but you get access to everything, every product that I've created. I have a YouTube product called Rank to Bank. Rank to Bank. I show you how to rank on the internet, on YouTube, to bank. So rank to take the money to the bank. It's called Rank to Bank. It's one of my awesome product that you can go in and start ranking your video on the first page of YouTube for different traffic, for different keyword that people are searching for. So last bonus, last but not least, I'm gonna give you access to my list of customers for the people who take action. I'll help you create your first product, right? And I'm gonna give you access to my list of customer. Now, I have two different lists. I don't have just one list. I have a list where I only have buyers, people who are customer, people who bought from me, people who invested into any courses that I did in the past. If they bought my See Your Traffic Bananas, if they bought, my marketing training buffet or any courses, I put these people on a specific list. Now this is my customers list. That's my buyers list. That's my precious list. Like this list, I only send them offers that are awesome, stuff that can really help them take themselves to the next level. So these people, they buy, they understand how to buy and invest into themselves. I'm gonna give you access to these people with your first product when you create your first product. So that's gonna be the last bonus that I'm gonna be putting out, guys, for you, and you're gonna get access to that for free. So what you need to do right now, you need to go to go.crushitwithked.com. All right. So now let's look on the page. I want to go check to see if we have any answers. Let's check to see if we have any answers for the stuff that I actually put. Where's the page? All right, I'm gonna reload the page. Hopefully you guys can find my question, because this page seemed, that's why I said, if you guys have questions, literally send them to go@crushitwithked.com, because this stuff takes a long time, and sometimes it doesn't even show the stuff after the next day. I don't know why they have this thing up here. Really, to tell you the truth, sometimes it's just a mess as far as time that it takes. Sometimes I don't even see people. This person say, how do I order? Shell. You just need to go to the website and fill out the application. So let's see, I don't even think it shows the stuff that I just wrote. Man, there's so many answers for me to go through. It's like, it's crazy, and it's not even showing. But let's do it another way. Let's do it another way. For the first 5 people who email me, since this page seems to be on, he has his own mind. They have their own mind with this little Facebook thing. For the first 5 people to email me at this email here that we actually shared at the beginning, this one, go.crushitwithked, I will be emailing you back. I will reply to the first 5 people that email me. The first 5 people to email me. Now wait for it now. Don't just go and email me. Some people just go in, I want to just go and email. Don't wait for it now. Wait for it. I want you to email me. And I want the email title to say, let me just put it here. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Let's crush. All right, let's crush. So I want your email title to say, let's crush. And for the first 5 email that I get, I will be sending you a free copy of my Celebrity X Factor, which is the course that teaches you how to leverage trending stories on Facebook and to capitalize on them to build your list and make money at the same time. Okay, so for the first 5 people that emails me at this email and they send the title "Let's Crush," and the email is this email over here, I want you to do that. All right. Now for the other people, I'll show you the page really quick on the Go That Crush It with Ked. I'll show you exactly what the page would look like. Go That. Oh, maybe there should be a button at the bottom of this page if you want. Maybe it's not, but I'll just go to the page and you can see what it's look like. All right. There's a little timer here. Time is flying, so you need to fill out this application, all of the stuff. Once you submit it, you should sign up, you submit it to me, boom, and we're gonna get back to you and we're gonna get rocking, rolling. I know that you're interested in making a 6-figure income. You're interested, guys. Don't let this opportunity run you by. Okay. Now let's take some questions. You know, I got some emails coming in. Let's get some questions. I'll take some questions. You know what? I'll just change this thing here. We'll just stop the screen share, and then I'll just read some questions off the page, and we can have some fun. You know, let's read some questions that come in. Appreciate you for staying to this webinar. So definitely make sure that you take action on the information that we shared actually tonight. Okay. So now let's get to the questions, guys, real quick. So we have Chris Herron. All right, I'm gonna read your question if you don't mind. It's a buffet that has many different products. People can come in and they can learn about Facebook, Craigslist, YouTube, and that takes time. But I wouldn't recommend that for someone's first product. Chris, if this is your first product, I would highly recommend find one of those skill sets. If it's Facebook that you know how to do and you also know how to do YouTube, let's put YouTube on the side for your next product. Now let's do Facebook first, right? Let's create a product for Facebook, get it out there, get your name out there, and get one product under your belt. Remember, as you grow, the more product that you create is more stuff that you have in your arsenal, right? It's more stuff that you can actually sell. So I would definitely start with one and then see how it goes. And in the next 90 days, if you find massive success, you know, create another one. Create the next one, you know, and if you don't find success, also, you know, find a mentor, someone who can help you and guide you, you know, to help you get yourself to the next level. So I hope that answers your question, Chris. Chris. So let's keep going. You have some more questions. Billy Daw. I don't know if it's Dare or Daw. I'm sorry if I butcher your name, right? But Billy actually asks, you know, what platform can I use to create my product? I have ClickFunnels, I have WordPress, I have, all right. So you have ClickFunnels, perfect. You already gave yourself the answer. You know, ClickFunnels is perfect. You know, it's one of the best platforms. I use it all the time. So I would definitely say, hey, go with it. You know, you already have the platform. You know, WordPress, don't mess with it. I mean, I've used WordPress. I've had product created with WordPress, but it's so intricate. There's so much details that you got to go through as far as locking down the information, locking down the product, and all that stuff. You know, it's kind of a headache. So if you can just use ClickFunnels, I'll definitely say ClickFunnels has everything ready. Create your videos, stuff it in the back office, boom, you create your back office. They even have an affiliate page now, which is amazing. So you can get affiliate to promote your stuff for you while they earn 50% commission and you earn the rest of the money. So I would definitely say, you know, use your ClickFunnels. And JVZoo is a great platform. I use them personally. I've used ClickBanks lately and ClickSure. So you can definitely host your product in these places. All right, Billy, Billy Dar. So hopefully that answers your question. Mike Chang. So next question, Mike Chang. Mike says that how long does it take for me to start seeing results with my own product? Because all right. Well, Mike, how long does it take for you to start seeing results? I'll definitely say sometimes when you create a product, you have it there. It might not create the results right away or right at the moment because people probably don't know you. The way that you can create results right away, if you do some JVs, so for some people that has authority already. Now, if you don't have authority in the marketplace, you're kind of new, nobody knows you, you don't have a following, it's good for you to link up with someone that already has a following, and when you can link up with them, they can give you some exposure. If they send out your product, they mail it out to people on their list, those people will start seeing you, man, you have some good stuff to offer, or they maybe bought your product and they start following you now. So you definitely, if you don't have any following, you don't have any, the number one thing I say is to JV with someone that has the following. JV, find partners, if you have a coach or a mentor and they can help you in that direction, definitely do that. They can send out your product for you and maybe host a webinar where you can come live and share with his following. I'll definitely do that. So hopefully that helps in this question for you, Mr. Mike. And then Rob Davis. Rob Davis says that okay, Rob Davis say that, should I create an info product, or how do they get what they buy in the mail? You probably knew, Rob, this is info. Like what I'm talking about, they don't get it in the mail. And I know sometimes it gets misleading on the page also, because I know my own personal product. My first product that I created was SEO Traffic Bananas. And when people go on my sales page, they see there's a book and a CD, and for some reason they thought that they was gonna receive a book and a CD from the mail, and they stayed there waiting for that stuff, and they never log in the back office to actually pick up the product because they thinking it's a physical product. You can make physical product if you have something that's physical, but I'm talking about info product. I'm talking about information people can consume, and you don't have to send them anything from the mail. You don't have to mail them anything. After they buy from you, there's a button. They download that stuff right in the back office. So they will just go right in the JVZoo or the ClickBanks, whatever that you're using. They go right in the back office and get right access to the stuff, and you don't even have to be there. So that's about it. You don't have to worry about sending or mailing stuff, because it's not gonna be a physical product. It's gonna be an info product. All right. So Davis, I hope that I answered your question. All right, cool. Let's see, who else do we have? We have Mr. Desmond Jeff. All right, Desmond Jeff. Desmond says that is PayPal free? Can I make PayPal? Can I make payments to PayPal? And can I get money? Yeah. I mean, PayPal is free. I mean, it's a free service. I mean, I've used PayPal. But if you're using ClickFunnels, there's a service right now that actually they integrate with it. It's pretty easy. You can use it. They have a service in there. They have many different payment system. But I've used PayPal in the past, and you can use PayPal to collect the money. And once you have that, there's a card, the PayPal card. You can swipe your card. You can use your PayPal and buy stuff that you need. So yeah, you could use PayPal to do that. So it's no big deal. Yeah. All right. Ryan said, I want to start your coaching. Yes, Ryan, just go to the link that I sent you, man. I'm ready to get started with you. So let's get going. All right. Awesome. Excited. So let's make it happen. Let's see. What else do we have? Kim and Paul. All right. Kim and Paul. Kim, can I make a 6-figure product in a week? I mean, the time that, can you make a 6-figure product in a week, Kim? I mean, the time that it will take you to make a product, it's really up to you. It doesn't take me, my last product, the product that I'm giving out for free tonight, right? Some of you already sent out an email. I have Denlin, I have, so I'm going to be sending you guys my product. Denlin, Patrice, Chris, Um, Ryan. So that's 3. That's 4. Denlin, Patrice, Chris, Ryan. That's 4. And the last one is Mr. Mike Chain. All right. So 5 of you. I'll be sending you the stuff. Connect with me on Facebook. You know, some of you I do know on Facebook, like Denlin and Patrice and Mike. Get with me. Send me a message. Yeah, I'll actually reply back to the message that you sent me, and I'll send that info. I'll send you the login. You'll be able to access the product for free. So that's my bonus for you for being on this webinar. Truly want to say appreciate you. Not only you get massive value, but you also get a free product from me. For the other people, don't worry. You can still get access. You just need to go to go.crushitwithked.com and apply then. And once you start working with me, you get access to all my product. It doesn't matter. So don't feel sad or anything because you didn't get a product. And you know, it doesn't matter. All right. So I don't know whose questions that I was answering. So hopefully I answered your question. I went back to see who was writing and stuff. So let's see. Do we have any more questions? No. Rob. Okay. Rob says, can I make a product and put it on ClickBank or JVZoo? Which one is better? I mean, Rob, it doesn't matter. I mean, I do JVZoo personally. Why? Because they use PayPal and the money is fast. So someone buys something right now and it goes to my PayPal. So that's exciting. I love getting those notifications. That's why I use JVZoo. But if you do ClickBanks, you know, you either have to wait for your money, they have to send it to your bank account, you know, or they have to send you a check. So I kind of, you know, I like the fast money. You know, it's a fast world, fast play, you know, play fast, make money fast. I love that stuff. So I use JVZoo a lot personally. A lot of my products, they're hosted on JVZoo. But don't get it wrong now. If you have a product you host it on ClickBank, there's many affiliates on there that's not on JVZoo. Many big affiliates, big guns affiliates. And if they see your product is going viral, they're gonna promote your stuff and you're gonna make a lot more money. So I would say go for both. You know, if you can have one product hosted on JVZoo and one hosted on ClickBanks, go for it. You know, it will be amazing what you can actually do. So I would go for both. So hopefully that answered your question, Rob. And let's get rolling. Let's get rolling and see if we have any more questions. You know, guys, this is the best part of my webinar. You know, I love just sitting back, communicating, and just chatting and answering your questions and helping you, have results in your business. That's my ultimate goal. I want to help you, my friend, to have massive 10,000, 5,000, $1,000 days. I want to help you increase your value. If you're the type of person that's giving out everything for free, and believe me, I have a big heart. I've helped a lot of people in this industry, and I ask nothing in return for it. And sometimes it costs me because of my heart. And if you're the type of person, today I want to tell you, slow down a little bit, slow down, create some product that you can actually sell. You can actually make some money off instead of always giving your time for free. All right. So you always want to have something that you can sell. So guys, I think I answered all the questions. I just want to say thank you so much for hanging with me and having fun with me. So I hope you have massive value. If you did, go put a testimonial. Go make a product. That would make me even happier to see that you go and you take action and you ask me to be your affiliate. So go make a product. Go make a video, testimonial. Say, hey, you came to this webinar, it was massive. Give a shout out. Do something. Don't just come on this hangout, you get the information and you do nothing with it. Then you will feel like my time was in vain because we just spent about an hour and a half, and I would not want that hour and a half to be in vain. I could have used that hour and a half and show and do exactly what I showed you and create a product, get traffic, and get more customers, get more people to buy my stuff. But I took the time because I want to invest in you. You on my list, I want to invest in you. I believe in you. I know you can do this. I believe in your purpose. I believe you have a purpose. I believe you're so much bigger. You're so much grander. You have so much more power, and you just haven't deployed it yet. And I believe that you will make these things happen. And that's why I take my time to literally come here on a Friday night where I could have been out with my kids and having fun with my wife to actually spend time with you guys. But for the people who are serious, who's ready to take it to the next level, you're ready to come out with your first product, ready to get rolling and start creating products, start having stuff, start building your arsenal. having more stuff people can buy from you, more and more and more. My goal this year is to create about 10 products. 10 products. I'm gonna create one almost every month. Now, some of them won't be released to the market. Some of them will be different stuff. Some of them will be for free. They won't be always paid, but most of it will be paid product. So, you know, the more product you have, the more books, the more webinar, the more stuff you have to your name, the more you start scaling up your business. And before you know it, you're gonna look back and say, wow, look at all the stuff that I did. And you're gonna be amazed at everything that you've done throughout the years, my friend. So that was it for me tonight. I hope you had a great time with me. I hope you go out there and make some noise, create some product, have some great fun, and go to go.crushitwithked.com so me and you can work together. We can make this stuff happen. That was Keder, guys. Thank you for your presence. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys later. And for the people that actually win my free product, I either send you the message. Some of you that I do know on Facebook, I'll connect with you on Facebook and I'll send that to your inbox. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. I believe in you. So make this stuff happen. That was Keder. I'll see you guys later. Bye.